All right, here we go. Episode 660. Let's do it, man. This is going to be crazy. I have to be honest with you. I'm so excited about this penny roll. Look at this. You can see how old the tape is on the back. I'm pretty sure this is going to be an all copper penny roll. I think this is going to be a two-parter today. Okay. I think this is going to be episode 660 and 661. I'm not going to say a three-parter. I have done three-parters in the past for these penny rolls. Um, I don't want to get crazy and make it into a three-parter. And you might say, why are you going to make it into a three-parter? Because these penny rolls are typically all, I think this side's already kind of open already. Yeah, it's already they get me, I typically all copper, okay? And all copper penny rolls take, copper pennies take longer to search through. And so you can imagine an all copper penny roll takes too long to search through, and I don't like. I remember once I started to flip really quickly through the pennies. So it's not like a 1 hour video. People don't watch my. People start to check out. Look, I mean, first of all, let's appreciate. Let's appreciate. Okay, this is not preloaded. This came from somebody's house. This penny wrapper is probably 40, 50 years old and was sitting in someone's basement for 40, 50 years. Do you understand? Let that sink in. Man, forget about it, man. I cannot, unless you're a penny roll hunter. If you're a penny roll hunter and you're watching this video, you're salivating right now. You're like, oh my! You might never even have, unless you've watched my videos and you've seen. Let me get this. I mean, forget about it, man. All of these this penny here. First of all, this penny. If this is an MS 67 penny, this is a $5 penny. Okay, a 60, 68, 60. Forget about if it's a, this could be a $2 to $5 penny. Okay, that's one. All right, and the chances of us finding a double. I mean, this is unsearched stuff. Forget about it, man. This is so crazy. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is all these beautiful pennies like this. I'm gonna separate the MS condition ones right on the side here from the browner, AU ones. Let's call it. So that's a 71. Look at this nonsense, man. This is crazy. You don't forget it, man. This stuff drives me crazy, bro. 81. Now the interesting thing about these, I wonder if that's look how thick. I have to look at this under the loop. See, this is what takes so long. And remember, I'm looking for extra thickness. Look at this. Look at this. You could tell how thick the letters look. It's too bad about this corrosion though. There's separation on the U in trust. What a shame. What a shame it has corrosion. What a shame. Look at the U in trust. What a shame. Yeah, totally. So you have to, oh, look at that. You can see some of the zinc. See the zinc? You see the zinc? See the different color? Remember, zinc is lighter, and there's 5% zinc in these, and if they didn't mix it correctly, it went straight through. You see the zinc? Wow. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Yeah, I'll stop it at Let me see. I'm going to separate half the roll here. See if I can separate it. Sometimes I don't know where half the roll is. Maybe that's, put an extra penny in there. Pennies are nuts, man. Is that if you do have an error, condition is everything when it comes to the value of an error coin. You know, you really want, you're really hoping, not want. You can't, you know, obviously you want the most valuable coin possible, but you're really hoping that when you find a nice condition coin, that's where the error is, because it significantly impacts the value of the. I hope that thing's not going to keep going off like continuously. I'm not sure if she's working outside or not. If it does, I'll just have to shut off the phone. It significantly impacts the value. I mean, you could. I mean, I'm talking about the difference between $200 and $2. You know, that could be the difference between a some sort of double die. Wow, man. What a beauty. Let me take a picture of this. One of the other interesting things about these specific penny rolls is that they're, I think I mentioned this before. If I did, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. Is that there are no wheat cents in there. So the one thing I can say about them is that it does appear as if the person, um, I mean, I would have to say it's virtually impossible out of, you know, like whatever, 150, 200 penny rolls that I got, all copper pennies, that there's not one single wheat cent in there, and it's not done on purpose, you know. So what I'm imagining happened was maybe that the person, so far, this is the dirtiest copper penny we found today. I think that the person died. And I could almost, I kind of feel like the lady at the bank said something like that to me. And, and then the ones that were written wheat cents on, somebody probably said, "Oh, I want those." And like the family member said, "Oh, I want those. It says wheat cents on them." And they took them. And then somebody else said, "All right, we're going to bring look at this beauty." And then the other family member says, "Yeah, well, we want the $100 for the other ones, though. They don't say wheat cents on them, and we want to split that $100." Meanwhile, well, whatever, man. You know, I can't say. I mean, I'm gonna like. So you might say, "Yeah, but what are they worth?" Right? I always get that question in the comments. What is it worth? So this here, right? If we look, I'll look it up very quickly. That is a BU, right? Brilliant uncirculated, 1968. So let's put 1968 BU penny. Okay. And we're going to go lowest first. Like, what's the cheapest buy it? You want to buy it now, right? I want it now. Mine's nice. It's $1.50. Mine's Let's call it $2. Here goes one. Yeah, I'll show it to you. 101 of these sold. It shows an S on it, but it's an S. Okay, so the S's are nicer. Here it goes. Oh, that's also an S. Okay, so the S's might be a little bit more expensive. So about $1. Let's say $1.50. I mean, this is a really nice condition. Might even be nicer than this one. Let's call it $1.50. Okay, let's call it $1.50. But you're talking about $1.50 for a single coin that you paid a penny for, right? Remember, if you find a penny, first of all, copper pennies worth, by the time this video, I don't know, I think copper is 4 cents per penny. So every penny, I mean, every copper penny roll is worth $2 just in copper alone, right? But to be worth $1, even to be worth, let's call it $1, right? If you want to say the other 50 cents is for shipping or whatever, $1. So 4x, right? Just in copper, it's 4x, right? So that's 400%. Copper's a copper penny is worth 400%, right? If it was worth 10x, that would be 10. It would be worth 1,000%. At $1, it's worth 10,000%. So a copper penny that's worth $1 is worth 10,000, right? I think I'm doing my math. If I'm doing my math incorrect, let me know in the comments below that I'm stupid. But a penny that's worth $1 is worth 10,000% return on investment, right? It's worth 100x. I think 100x is 10,000%. I think I'm doing my math right. 1x is 100%. Oh, 2x, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, it's incredible. It's a incredible return on investment. That's incredible. And in this one specific penny roll, look at this. Look at these pennies, man. Anyway, this is a very special penny roll, and I'm glad to penny roll hunt it with you. I'm going to check the no, it's not no rotation error. What a beauty, man. What an absolute stunner. It's got to be like an MS-64, something like that. Look at the difference. Just as a contrast. They look like bronze, but they're not. The bronze is the 59, 60, and 61. Even though this looks like bronze, it's not. If it was if it was a 59, 60, or 61, it would be bronze. I'm looking at the letters in Liberty. Let me look at that off through the loop. No, just a little mechanical doubling. She's definitely working outside. What a beauty. Got some scratches on it. Oh, look at that. So look at the, I was looking at those scratches and I was like, I wonder if that's from the mint. And then I noticed the I guess it's a misaligned die slash collar error. It's hard to tell, but look at that there on the bottom. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It wouldn't surprise me if that was done. It could be from the crimp roll machine. Interesting. Look at these next two. These are monsters, man. There's another one that looks like it's out of rotation. It's not though. Just the way that's the way I'm flipping them. Absolute monsters. See how easy it is to go over 15 minutes? And only the true die-hard subscribers are still here. That's why I can't do 1 hour videos. You know what I mean? I'll have can't do a video and have 5 people watch it. You know. Got some mechanical doubling on the Liberty. All right, we'll do a few more, and then you'll have to tune in tomorrow for the episode. What did I say? 561. I hope you enjoyed the content today. I don't do these too often. I don't know how many more of these penny rolls I have left. Once they're gone, they're gone. I mean, I do like. Look at these, man. These things drive me crazy. Each one of these pennies is like $1. It's worth like $1. Each one of these misaligned die. Even this one might be worth $2 or $3. I mean, that's a nice misaligned die, you know. That's a nice error penny. Somebody might want to pay $2 or $3 for this penny because of its condition. Understand? All right. All right. One more monster. Look at this. That last one was the closest thing to an error we found. I mean, I've been getting really lucky with the federal wrap penny rolls. I guess I got a really good box or something, or I just got lucky with them. We've been finding like 10 copper pennies in them, which is tremendous. I remember finding some that only had 2 or 3 coppers, but lately the ones that I've been finding have like 8 to 11 copper pennies in them, which is great. All right, let me double check the. Yeah, this is episode 660. I will see you in episode for 661 for the second half of the. So tune in, okay? Click like and subscribe. Consider becoming a member, supporting the channel, super chat, buy me a coffee, and all that good stuff. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.